Hey, how you doing? This is Air Magic and you're watching the Vinnie Langdon show, and today I'm going to show you how to airbrush t-shirts. I've been airbrushing for over 20 years, so what you see today looks really easy, but it takes a little bit of skills. But if you're patient and persistent, you can do it. I airbrush a lot of t-shirts. I do graphic design on the side, so I go from there to t-shirt and airbrushing. But I do a lot of t-shirts, name designs, a lot of portraits, as you can see behind me. Those are my favorites. And pretty much everything. If you can come up with the idea, you can pretty much airbrush it, and that's when people come to me. Okay, today for the t-shirts, you're gonna need a compressor for the air, and an airbrush, and a hose, and some paint. You're gonna need t-shirts, a cardboard, and a couple of X-Acto blades, and maybe some nice thick stock paper so you can cut your stencil, as well as an easel, and we can get started with that. To get started, you're gonna need a design. In this case, it's the Bowie Bears from El Paso, Texas, and I'm doing a graduate reunion class, high school sort of thing. So you're gonna need your design, draw it on your stock paper, and cut it out with an X-Acto blade, as you will see in the video. Cut yourself out a nice cardboard so you can put your shirt on it. Spray mount it so that the shirt gets nice and flat and doesn't flop all over the place. Spray mount your design. After you cut it out with your X-Acto, spray mount your stencil, put it on the shirt, nice and flat, and then you're ready to roll. Okay, after you've laid your stencil down, go ahead and spray around it. Don't be afraid, just go ahead and just fill out the filler spaces, all the little areas that you've cut out. Just fill them in. I usually shoot around, I recommend you're starting off around 35-40 pounds PSI on your air. And just go at it with the airbrush, go around it, go around all your stencils that you've cut out, get all the filler space in there. Don't be afraid, just knock it out really quick. This is the easy part. A kid could do this part. After you've done the initial spray over the stencil, go ahead and peel off your stencil. Take it easy, just grab an edge and just yank it off as you see in the video. Now you see the base of your design. From here is where you sort of need to know what you're doing. Recommend just practice on the side and practice your dagger strokes and your lines, and start filling in the gaps as you go, and then just keep at it. And if you got shields, which is basically a piece of paper where you can block areas off, use it. And I use shields on the hat area, and you'll see the B, and then you see me using the shields in this part of the design. Okay, once you've finished your design, front and back, what I like to do is I like to leave them on the cardboard, just so I can maybe put them in the sun a little bit. If you got yourself a heat set, do yourself a favor and heat set them a minute or two, just so that the paint heats it. If not, there's multiple ways of doing it. You could throw it in a dryer for a couple of minutes. You could heat set them with an iron. I like the sun. Just put them out in the sun for a few minutes. It'll bake the paint into the shirt. And another thing about airbrush shirts is it is a piece of art. I recommend hand wash, cold water, and hang dry them. Machine washing and dryers is what kills most of your clothes and your designs. And like I said, this is a piece of art. Take care of it. Alright guys, that's how you airbrush t-shirts. Go have fun and knock them out. and you're watching Air Magic on the Vinnie Langdon Show.